I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven's end. With me tonight, I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there, keep them everywhere. Just you and I run away. I run away.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In tomorrow. Holding on to memories that we've shared. My evidence you once really cared. I'm reaching for a hand to pull me up.
Yeah. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky every time we glide on 75, all fashion. Whoa, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a big Nick energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot. If you stop and know, yeah, it's a big Nick energy show. So big, I'ma write it in bold. It's a big Nick energy show. It's a big Nick energy show.
The Big Nick Energy Show, the podcast.
Hey, what's up? It's Monday, October. What is today?
7th.
Who knows?
7th.
Is it the 7th?
7th.
October 27th episode, Brad. Episode
26.
Episode number 20. Who knows?
You don't have it
I don't
written
know.
down.
I don't know. Look it up real quick, Brad. Can you look it up?
Yeah.
Who can look it up? We want to know what episode we're on. But welcome to the Big Nick Energy Show. It's Monday, and you get to spend the next hour with us today, right here on the show. My phone, got to take care of some things, so we're only doing an hour show today.
Boo.
So I'm hoping you're going to enjoy the hour. Brad's looking up what episode we're on. I think it's 25 today, Brad.
1 second.
I think it's 25. Episode 25.
Episode 25.
Episode 25. 25 weeks you guys been hanging out with us. We only took off Labor Day Monday and Memorial Day Monday. So welcome to the show. I got Bad Brad in studio. Brad.
I was tired of you after week 3.
I like your outfit and I like your beard. Move your mic real quick. Or not move the mic, but look into the camera. Damn.
That thing's crispy.
This dude. Looking like Cisco.
What?
Thong song? Thong song?
Bleach blonde.
Not even close.
And we got Jay Diddy
like
in the
4 foot
house.
What up?
AKA Jeff, AKA The White Wonder, AKA Cinnabits. Welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome. It's Monday. GIna will be here momentarily. She had to stop and pick us up some lettuce wraps from Costco's. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if
That
that's
sounds
true.
good.
I don't know if that's true.
Did you get all your
Don't know if
key
that's
tags
true.
pulled that you were supposed to?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Scott, I just started recording too. I always miss that part of the show. Big shout out to all of our sponsors of the Big Nick Energy Show. Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations. You want a custom tumbler, handbag, book bags, t-shirts, stuff for your business? Hit her up on Facebook, Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations. Also, Toledo DJs and ToledoPix.com, your number one stop for all your wedding needs, such as DJs, photo booths, photography, and videography, and so much more right there at ToledoDJs.com. Also, Natalie's Love at First Bite, home of the Big Nick Burger. Oh. You guys both had some Big Nick in your mouth, and I know you guys loved it. She's on Facebook. Hit her up at Natalie's Love at First Bite on Facebook. Make sure you like their pages and follow their pages because that means everything. Also, Justin over at JW Concrete. You guys need a sidewalk done or a patio or a garage or anything that has to do with concrete. Our good buddy Justin over at JW Concrete can help. Look him up on Facebook at JW Concrete or give Justin a call, 567-239-1614. And Pandora Flooring.
Pandora Flooring, wide, narrow store, wide selection, mediocre staff.
Also, Jason Hall over at the Danbury Realtors, part of the Fesh Group. If you're listen, a lot of people are looking for a house. They want to sell their house. They don't know how to get started. Hit up our good Freddie,
Freddie.
Freddie.
Hey, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie. Our good buddy Jason Hall over at Danbury Realtors, part of the Fesh Group, 419-509-3354. Or you can look him up on Facebook under Jason Hall, Danbury Realtors. Also, big shout out to Seth, who made our intro song for us. Also, big shout out to Sarah over at Renew You Med Spa. I just finished my 4th week yesterday.
Yeah, what
You guys been listening to the show.
Yeah.
I've been on the semaglutide over at from Sarah over at Renew You Med Spa. I just finished my first 4 weeks. I'm down 26 pounds.
Let's go.
That's like
Amazing.
3 gallons of milk.
That's more than that. I carried one today.
Yeah, imagine 3 of those, Brad. I was
It's like
carrying that extra
5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, of milk.
Yeah.
And I'm not lactose intolerant.
Right.
So check this out.
That's
It's been 4
unbelievable.
weeks. If you guys, I take a shot once a week at home. You ain't got to worry about going to the office. You can do it right from your couch in the living room.
Fireball.
Like
Right,
Fireball.
like, you can do it right on your
Except it's a shot.
Peloton bike.
Except it's a shot. Little shot you got to give yourself once a week. It's absolutely amazing. If you want more information, check out Sarah at Renew You Med Spa on Facebook. And tell her you heard it right here on the Big Nick Energy Show. 26 pounds, guys. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Sit down.
Last
That's
time I was
crazy.
here,
Sit
you
down,
were
guys. Sit down.
17 pounds last time I was here.
Yeah,
so you're up
26
to-
now,
yeah.
son.
Yeah.
I started at
Hell yeah.
344. I'm at 318.
That's big.
Yeah. All my clothes are loose.
It's gonna be a little.
My
Nick
shorts are
energy
loose.
show soon.
I like my women
Little
like I
Nick.
like my clothes.
Yeah, It'll be the
Black.
Little Nick Energy Show, the Little Nick Burger.
Hey, it'll never be the little Nick Burger. But speaking of awesome, really cool things, guess who we got on the phone? We got Crystal on the streets. Hey, Crystal.
Straight from the streets.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to our Monday show. Crystal, what do you got for us?
All right, I want to start off with aggressive sea lions emerged in California, and now they are charging. Yeah. So instead of just sharks worrying, about shark attacks, we now have to worry about sea lion attacks.
What?
The predator name is part of their name, lion.
Yeah, but you never look at
There's
a
a
sea lion
lion
like
of the
that.
water.
Normally, they're just sitting there on a rock doing nothing.
Right.
Now
looking
you
all-
got to
Those
be
are walruses.
Now you got to be scared of the sea lion.
Right. Sea lions usually
Awesome.
are not aggressive towards humans, but now the scientists think that because of this toxic algae bloom, they're going crazy.
Crystal, we got a toxic algae bloom here in Oregon, don't we?
That's called the east side.
Oh, good one, Crystal. Good one. Crystal's got jokes today.
It never leaves.
Damn, now I got to be afraid of sharks. I got to be afraid of jellyfish. Now sea lions. Next thing you know, watch out for the kittens. Can't take
the
the
laser
chances,
eyes.
though. Yeah, with the lazy eye. If
No,
you got
laser.
Oh,
Laser
lazy eye.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What's worse than
I
a
would-
kitten is a kitten with a lazy eye,
Yeah,
Brad.
they look a little shifty.
Yeah, they do. Oh my
Like, what's up,
God.
Cuddles?
Where's that at, Crystal?
This is in California. The beaches out there, Strands Beach is one of them. They actually closed just recently because of it.
There's no way. I'm not going to the beach at all. Between jellyfish, sharks, crabs, I'm terrified of crabs.
Me
Especially at
too.
an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Itchy.
Right. Yeah, they're itchy too.
Yep.
Depends on the crab you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What else you got for us?
All right, and then starting tomorrow, Wendy's will be offering Krabby Patties with a top secret sauce, along with a pineapple frosty in honor of SpongeBob's 25th anniversary.
What?
Say that. No, hold on. Say that again.
Brad needs to hear it again.
Yeah.
They're offering Krabby Patties with a top secret sauce.
Nice.
And then I
we're-
hear something about a frosty too.
Pineapple frosty.
Whoa,
the
man.
pineapple frosty?
Pineapple. Now that does sound good.
Oh,
This is
I love
hold on, I gotta
pineapple.
write this down. Wendy's.
Write that down, Brad. We're going to Wendy's tomorrow.
No,
to
we're
get
not.
You're
I'll
going.
tell
to,
you how
you're
it
going to
tastes.
Wendy's. You're going
Yeah.
to Wendy's.
I'll
Yeah,
let
push
you.
that straw.
I'll let you.
Krabby
I'll let you
Patty.
smell the shake. That's it.
Hey, hey.
Not only.
All right, Crystal,
I don't know how I
take
feel
some.
about the top secret sauce, though.
Yeah, I don't think I want to know what's in that sauce.
It's gonna
I
be
don't like
ketchup-
secrets.
It's gonna be ketchup, mayonnaise.
Hey, look, Gina's here.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina, did you bring us lettuce
Wait.
wraps?
No, I got my hair did.
Oh, look at
When you-
damn.
Fresh. After the show, you are.
Oh, Brad.
Rude.
Brad's got jokes.
Go get some beard oil.
I just told him about that. He needs some. I just told him before the show. Get some.
Did you
He's
really?
looking a little dehydrated over here.
I was just kidding.
All right,
Your beard's
Crystal, we'll talk
fine.
to you next week.
He's gonna feel.
All right, bye.
Oh, that's so funny.
Brad's gonna leave here real self-conscious.
Did you hear about that? Sea lions on the beaches of California? They're attacking people.
Yes. Well, I heard of the one guy that got attacked. He said he thought it was a shark, but I'm going to call bullshit because you got to know that as
You got to know the difference.
Yeah.
Like, was the shark on land?
yeah.
'Cause if it's so-
no, he was swimming.
Oh, was
and
it?
he said when he did it, he said he went out and he went swimming often.
Oh.
And then they swim by him, but they don't normally attack. And this one time they attacked.
All because of the algae bloom they're thinking it's from. That's ridiculous.
I mean, we had an algae bloom here, and everybody lost their minds.
Brad said that was the, or Crystal said that was the east side.
side.
That's east side.
That's normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's normal.
No,
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
when that. I remember when that started. Though I was down in. I was in Akron.
Yeah.
When everything went crazy and people and there was a handful of people that knew that we were down there.
Yeah.
And people were calling us, wanting us to pick up water and bring it back because, the bottled water had completely depleted in the greater Toledo area. But
I
we
remember
were
that.
3.5 hours.
People
away,
were
so
buying
everybody's
all the water.
Yeah, but can you bring us back a couple of cases of water?
Just like they were this
Yeah.
week because of the ports being shut down for 24 hours.
People lost
Everyone
their
bought toilet
minds.
paper.
Oh my gosh, it's so annoying.
What are you going to do
So
with like
annoying.
5 88 packs of toilet paper?
Well, the funny
Poop a
thing
lot.
is the Sam's Club toilet paper is made in the USA,
Right.
so you ain't
Almost
got to
all
freak
the
out.
toilet
a
paper
lot of
is.
them are.
Yeah.
Gina?
You ain't got to freak out.
Yeah, it was.
Come on.
It was very stressed. Well, and I'm like, so before COVID, I'm like
Yeah.
a toilet paper hoarder anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
Do you have a lot at home right now? How many
Yes.
rolls guesstimate do you have at home right now?
well, I know I have more than 45 because I have a 45 roll pack, and then I have more. And I did this before because I used to be really really poor, and we would run out. Like
That's tough.
And I didn't have a car, so I couldn't get to the store all the time.
Right.
So I was like, I'm never doing that again. So then it went the other way, and I started buying toilet paper like every time I went to the store, and so I accidentally ended up being a toilet paper hoarder.
Yeah, you'll have that.
And I also am a little bit of a germaphobe, so I buy the big. They're not gallons, liter jugs of hand sanitizer.
I don't blame you on that. I don't blame you on that.
Yeah. So when COVID hit, like, and everybody's freaking out and buying all the hand sanitizer.
It was
and all the toilet
scarce.
paper.
You already bought it all.
Right, but Dubs
You're selling it off the porch.
But Dubs looked over at me and he was like, cool. Like
good.
Before he was
We're
like,
good.
why do you buy hand sanitizer and toilet paper every time you go to the store? And so like when everybody started like, panic buying, I'm like, I've been training for this my whole life.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You didn't have to get out there and in the hectic craziness. It was hard to find hand sanitizer.
Well,
It's hard to find anything.
And here's the thing that people didn't understand during COVID, and also that it started. It's not, the hood is not panicking. The suburbanites are the ones panicking.
Yeah.
Rich people are panicking, or I would say middle class to upper middle class and higher are panicking. Poor people know how to be poor.
Yeah.
Like I can
They're
live
used
off
to
of
it.
ramen and coffee filters to wipe with. I don't have it. I'll survive.
And 63
It's funny.
rolls of toilet paper.
It's funny watching all the
Yes.
paper towels and toilet paper gone, but all the food is still there.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're going to hoard something, not that you should because it's no big deal, but toilet paper?
Non-perishable food items.
How you going to live off that?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, or whenever there's a blizzard, why are we making French toast?
That's what I'm saying. That's
the
what I'm
thing
saying.
That doesn't make sense.
All
to
the
me.
milk and eggs?
Milk, eggs, and bread.
Come on.
I don't understand.
I bought 88 packs of pizza rolls because no one bought them.
Yeah, that's what I would be buying.
That's what I'm saying. Food.
Like chicken tenders and like all the sauces.
All of a sudden you need bread? Come on. Get out of here.
French toast. French
Get out of here.
toast.
That's a winter food.
Right. Oh
Blizzard
my
food.
gosh. It's so ridiculous. You know what is ridiculous though?
This weather?
There's
Everything?
one person
Oh.
on the street decorated for Christmas already.
I think that's all right.
Ridiculous.
No, it's
No.
Ridiculous.
See, I'm gonna go
No.
ahead. Go ahead.
You can't. You
I'm
skipped
gonna counter.
Halloween. You skipped Thanksgiving.
They
Went right to
didn't.
Christmas.
They didn't. It's still gonna happen.
No,
they didn't
GIna?
skip anything.
They skipped it.
We're
You-
still.
you get-
It's not like they're like, oh well, there goes Christmas decorations. Can't have Halloween now.
almost guarantee they're gonna have a tree up soon.
So what? We have got to stop. If something brings you joy, let people do it. Let them. Let them. So what?
But it ruins everybody else's joy.
It's not. It's not ruining.
Joy killers.
It takes nothing
Fun
from
sponge.
you.
It takes a lot from me
It
to
doesn't.
not knock on your door and be like, "Take your tree down."
It doesn't take anything from you.
And think about this. Or is it still up from last year?
Probably.
Okay. All right. I got a confession to make.
I almost guarantee you have Christmas lights up.
I have Christmas lights around my wishing well that have been on it for probably 2.
Was it for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's
Bro.
efficient.
But here,
No,
but
that's
no,
efficient,
no.
Brad. That's
Now here's
efficient.
here's the other problem.
That's
though.
lazy.
That's efficient.
No, they got put
It's
up.
not.
No, these are from when I was out of town over the winter working. So Cheryl and one of her friends decorated the
Yeah.
house. When I finally took the lights off the house, they had been up so long they no longer worked, and they were brand new.
Brad.
That's lazy.
When they were, when
That's
they got put
lazy,
up.
bro.
No,
If they
it's-
still
it's-
worked, I had
no,
your back
no,
because then
it's
you don't
pri-
have to redo it. But
it's
now,
no, it's prioritizing stuff. Like
So there's a company
taking
now
down
that'll put
Christmas
lights up,
isn't very
permanent
high.
lights,
Yeah.
and then you change the color due to what holiday.
Yeah,
I like that
my neighbor,
idea.
my
Yeah.
neighbors got new gutters and they got them installed.
Those are cool.
like the
Yeah,
like
but they're-
LED lights
Yeah.
around
Yeah,
yeah.
your house.
so you just change
I
the
like-
color depending on what holidays coming.
They've been blue 2 times,
Oh,
and that's it.
that's it.
Yeah, he doesn't turn them on, and I almost want to go over there like Phil, like turn your lights on.
Right.
Like, what a waste of money if you're not using them.
I got one in my
You
neighborhood.
bring
It's a
joy
little
to this
much, though.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
a little much.
What is?
Those lights.
I mean, why?
'Cause,
Does it,
like,
does it like bright up? Is it in
it's
your
like
windows?
no. It's like he's down the road or whatever. It's just like when you
It's
drive by it,
off-putting.
it's like what? I get it. So Halloween, he's got them orange right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot though. It's bright.
So they're blinding bright.
It's
You're
like-
trying to keep it chill in the neighborhood.
He's just trying
It
to
just
show
looks
off.
weird in the neighborhood because it's the only cats that's
Trying
got
to-
so you're
'em.
mad because it's too bright on your street.
Remember the
Making
under
your gutters look shitty.
Remember the undercar
Makes
light?
us look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like that for your house.
I feel
showing
like
off.
you had those, Gina.
I didn't because I couldn't afford it, but I did replace all the lights in my car with
Yeah.
red bulbs. So every time my doors open, everything was red.
That's
It's pretty
sweet.
badass.
That's sweet. The wife had neons back in the day and subs in the back.
I had subs and I had all that, but
no,
I did
not the food. I'm talking
no.
subwoofers.
I had both. I had a subwoofers and then I had Subway.
That cold cut.
Yes,
That
yes.
sounds good right now.
I had two
gonna lie.
12-inch subs and two 12-inch subs.
Damn.
I just put like saddlebags on my subwoofers for my subs to go in there.
That's so funny. Is that where you keep your speaker wires? No, that's where I keep my snacks.
Right. My 6-inch snacks.
A lot of highs in the group. Leah, Cheryl, Rosalinda, Christina, Dustin, Sarah, Jeff, all the good people in the group. Guess what? Guess what we're going to do right off the rip? First caller, 419-280-2514 gets a t-shirt.
I
The
love
Big
these
Nick
shirts.
Energy Show t-shirt, 419-280-2514. The first caller will get... No, Brad, hang up.
You can't make me.
You're going to block the line. If you block the line...
You can't make me.
419-280-2514. You're going to win a t-shirt. We're giving away... We haven't given away one
Did
in
Danielle
a while.
ever make me one? If so, I owe her money.
We gave you one.
I know. I wore that the other day. My petite one.
Oh,
Hello.
Nice.
I'm gonna guess it's Leah.
Hello.
Big Nick Energy Show. Who's this?
Your son.
Alex! You're a winner, buddy. How do you not have a shirt?
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't understand.
Like you didn't get one last week when you were here.
How'd you not get a shirt?
Give it back. Give
You
it
know
back.
what? Every time we do a contest, he always calls, but he never makes it to win anything.
It's called promo, Nick.
Oh,
it's
that's
promo.
so
I don't.
funny.
You're not promoting.
I'm not doing something right. Alex, how many shows have you listened to?
Every single one.
Every single one of them? Like every show? All the like the whole show, every show.
Huh?
You listen to every show? For real?
Every single show.
Oh, that's so sweet. My kids have never listened. My kids listening now because they're here in the studio.
That's different.
The only time.
This is
Listening by
forced.
default.
This is forced
listen,
upon.
yeah.
All right, Al, we'll get that shirt to you, buddy.
All right,
Later, Al.
thank you.
Hey. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you're forcing your kids like a freak party at R. Kelly's house.
No.
Oh.
No.
We're not doing R. Kelly's anymore.
thought we were doing
We're
R.
hanging
Kelly.
out. No, we're hanging out
What?
at P.
Wait.
Diddy's.
First
P.
of all,
Diddy's.
that's the
Yeah.
wrong.
Wrong artist.
Yeah, that's where we're hanging these days.
At a Key Sweat party. That's
P.
not.
Diddle.
Oh.
You know what? I can't do them all, guys. I can't do them. I'm trying here. Well, the struggle buzz. Speaking of P. Diddy, what's going on with P. Diddy, Brad?
We don't know.
What I guess the thing that bothers me the most is I just saw, I think it was yesterday or maybe it was earlier today. I don't remember, but like a new like prosecuting type attorney, like for like a class action suit type of deal, says that there's like 100+ people, like coming forward now again.
This is going to be crazy once they talk about it.
And here's the weird part. Like, I understand, like, he's a very high-profile person.
Yeah.
And, like, if it's somebody trying to get into the music business or something that you know, doesn't want to speak up because they're kind of a quote-unquote nobody at the time, and he is a mogul.
And they're afraid of retaliation.
Yeah. But shit, man, come on. Like,
but he records them all, so it's all like blackmail.
I think,
so
I
they
think
didn't want
Brad
that video
is,
to come out.
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like,
I think Brad is
if
speaking the taboo truth right now
Like-
that a lot of people are afraid to
like
say.
if I was in that position as an up and coming artist and something happened, I don't think I'm going to be an up and coming artist anymore, and I'm going to speak up.
Here's the thing. Here's
'Cause
what's going to
that's-
get
I mean,
a lot of
that's
people
nuts.
involved is a lot of people who've seen these things and didn't say anything.
this is going to be my problem.
Well,
with
and
it.
here's the other thing that I heard. I watched an interview because I try to stay.
You're on top of it.
I try to stay in like the first 2 feet of the rabbit hole.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
Like I don't
Surface.
like, yeah.
Well,
like,
because there's
like
so
it's-
much misinformation and AI.
Not only
Right.
that, but I don't care that much. But I'm interested,
Right?
Okay.
Because it's
Because,
interesting.
I mean,
it's interesting. This level, this magnitude of an artist.
Because I mean, I grew up with Bad Boy,
Yeah.
and Death Row,
Yeah.
and every like
GIna had his CD.
Well, I mean that so I mean the artist that he brought in and brought up and everything, like that's who I grew up with.
Right.
So now to sit and start listening and seeing, but I heard an interview, and because everybody's, well, why isn't anybody saying anything? Why isn't anybody saying anything? And it was an interview with a prosecutor. And she said the reason why people aren't speaking is because then they're just incriminating themselves.
Yeah.
If I was at the party, or I saw this or I saw that, now they can be subpoenaed to go to court and have to testify.
Keeping their mouth shut.
And tell the truth. That's, I mean, in a nutshell, that's why people aren't really saying anything. But when the whiteout starts coming off of paperwork and names start getting...
This is going to get huge.
Oh,
this is
man.
gonna get huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be
I think, Brad,
unbelievable.
Just to tack onto that, I think that's some of the issue that I'm having too, is when we get these class action lawsuits and they're naming 150 people and you're looking, and then there's all these victims, and then I look at it and I go, none of you said anything?
Right.
Right, and that's the thing.
Like I'm gonna, like you said, like if I see something, although I will say a couple of things about this, because we actually just had this conversation with my kid the other day.
Yeah.
I think that there might have been a lot of people at the parties that were not aware of
what's going on. I understand.
They know there's a freak off. They see what's happening in front of them, but they don't necessarily know that they're being forced into
logistics
this or
behind it,
coerced into these things.
Yeah.
So I think that some of them that witness some of this right now are probably looking back going, oh, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
So I think there's some of that.
there.
Yeah. And I also maybe some regrets and maybe that kind of thing. And in that case, they would sort of be victimized. But I just feel like I'm with you, Brett. I would have said something.
Yeah.
You have to clear yourself out of it.
But nobody, I mean, with that high of people up there, like you be the whistleblower, and then you're afraid you're going to come up missing.
Yeah.
I mean, you better have a
and
right.
that's true because there's also some
like 50
speculation.
Cent.
Yeah.
He's talking, but
They could have you gone in a minute.
Yeah. There's some
Yeah.
speculation that P. Diddy offed his first wife. They actually exhumed her body and reopened an investigation.
Like
on
just
that.
now?
This was a while ago. I think.
Okay.
I don't think they found anything, but if they did, I don't know.
This might.
So
This is gonna be crazy.
yeah, it's good. It is a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I also think too that there's a lot more of this that happens more than we know.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
so big
music
underground,
industry,
like
And honestly,
movie industry. Oh
for,
yeah.
for
well,
me,
look
that
at Garth
video.
Brooks. They're throwing him outside now. He's the P Diddy of country now. Garth Brooks.
What?
I believe. I
Yeah.
mean, the thing is,
Talk about him.
money makes people do stupid things.
Yeah.
When you have
You must have
excessive
friends in low
amounts of
places.
money, that money makes you do stupid things.
Right. When you got that kind of cash to do anything that you want.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you gotta be weird like that, like baby
Yeah.
oil
I
and
don't know
GHB
that.
and shit.
Well, I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't know that baby oil is weird.
Smell Gina's arm. Smell Gina's arm. Smell her arm, Jeff.
Close your ears, Mars.
slip and slide.
I'm just saying, baby oil is not necessarily
Earmuffs.
the weird part.
Earmuffs.
But I mean,
The amount.
so you're mad that he hoarded all the baby oil?
I'm not mad.
No.
I think it's weird as shit.
Yeah.
I was mad that I couldn't
But
get
then
any at Walmart. That's what I'm mad about.
Well,
Yeah.
then they're saying it wasn't baby oil. It was like GHB. 'cause
Yeah,
he
I've
was
heard
drugging
that.
all sorts of
I've
people.
heard that there was. I've heard that there was some, but also I wonder about that only because the last thing you want, I think, at a freak off is all of your guests falling asleep. Like
It's true.
I don't. So
He wants them incapacitated,
I have.
though.
Yeah.
Like, "Brr."
True. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but also GHB. If you have too much, you pass out. Like you're unconscious.
I'm pretty sure they had it down to a science.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This
Maybe
is
that's-
really
maybe
gonna be
they- maybe
crazy.
it was-
A cup
maybe it was
of
just
baby
squirt-
oil
yeah,
for
maybe-
you.
well, maybe
a
there
cup
was-
for you.
Maybe he was squirting.
I put a little bit on my
let it
lips.
soak in through the skin.
A little bit of oil on my
bam.
lips.
baby
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah,
I don't
little
think you're
lip
supposed to
gloss.
do that.
Oh.
I don't. Think,
Babe!
Yeah.
If Diddy told you to.
Do what I'm told.
It does what it's told.
I never trusted Diddy because his eyes are.
problem.
Yeah, he's got shifty eyes.
Yeah, his eyes are too close together.
Hey!
They are.
Don't talk about him like
Have
that.
you seen his eyes? They look at
I
each other.
couldn't. They're
Well, they-
cross-sighted.
and he definitely got some mouth work done after after the first couple of platinum albums.
And
too.
and I'm pretty sure that he had Biggie offed.
That's a whole nother
Gina,
topic.
we're only here for an hour tonight.
We're only here for an hour.
Yeah.
We ain't got time for Biggie. We ain't got time for Biggie.
Yeah, we can't. Nick doesn't even. He thinks that's a Wendy's fry.
So check this out. I'm really. I know the season's coming to an end where it's going to be a little bit colder, and I want to sit down and watch a good scary movie. What is the absolute scariest movie? If you guys are watching the show, please comment on the page. What is the absolute most scariest movie you've ever watched?
So I don't.
That's what we want to
I
know.
don't do scary at all.
No,
I
not at
won't.
all.
But but Dubs and Bella do, and
Yeah.
for them, I think one of the scariest movies. And my cousin just brought it up the other day is a movie
Human
called
Centipede.
Smile. It was I think it was Netflix or it was one of the streaming services.
Okay.
They said that was one of the scarier movies, but
I
don't watch
remember
scary
which one
movies, so
it's
I can't
on.
help you.
I remember scrolling through that though.
I've seen it on Netflix. I don't know if I watched it. I don't know what The Shining though. That is one of the scariest ones for me. Is The Shining.
Someone said Pet Cemetery.
I've seen that one.
Ghost Ship.
I like the ones. I like the scary movies, like the Blair Witch type stuff, where
I've
it's
seen
like
that one.
like
Documentary
cameras in the house, like stuff that could be real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't like any of it.
Annabelle.
I didn't watch that.
Stuff
I
like
did
that.
see
I think
Candyman
I
though,
saw
and
that
that
one.
scarred me for life.
Hannibal?
Like
Candyman.
Candyman. I have like
Candyman?
PTSD. Like
Is that a bad one?
I don't. I believe in
Candyman,
Candyman just in
too.
case.
That's an old one. Yeah,
Are you
that's
serious?
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I believe in Candyman?
It's in the 90s. You have to believe in Candyman. If you don't believe in Candyman, he comes and he kills you.
Does he bring you candy, or what is he
No.
doing?
Slender Man. You heard of that one?
Yeah.
Is that a
That's
movie?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to do
That's-
that either.
It sounds like a knockoff of Candyman.
I'll tell you
Slenderman?
what, there for a while in like like 2010, 12 through like 2018, it seemed like Ethan Hawke was in a ton of like super suspense. They were thrillers, not necessarily horrors, but thrillers. But I'll tell you what, me and Cheryl would sit down and watch them, scare the shit out of you.
Ooh.
And I want to say there was like 4 of them. I don't remember their names, but every one of them was terrifying.
Yeah, that bad.
like the
Poltergeist was a good one.
That was a good one.
That is a classic.
Carol Ann.
Carol Ann.
Ann.
Final Destination. What are we classifying that as? That's suspense.
That's more like thriller,
Because
suspense.
I hated
fantasy.
that.
I don't know if that's scary.
That movie stressed me out.
Those are the
so
kind you sit on the
bad.
edge of your seat and you're.
No,
And then you're
because
like,
you
"You
see
idiot."
it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and it just raised my blood pressure.
Every
It
time I
almost
see
made
a
me
log
stroke
truck,
out.
I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I'm staying away from that.
Someone said The
dude.
Shining. Someone said Evil Dead Rise. Someone said Talk to Me was very scary. I don't know that one.
I always look up when I'm walking down
Who
the
said that,
sidewalk
Sadie?
so a piano doesn't land on me.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Someone said Screw Annabelle.
Terrified.
Sadie.
Mars is holding up. Show
Wait.
Nick that.
No, that Talk to Me is with
That looks horrible. That looks
hand.
scary.
It
Have
does.
you ever
That
seen that
looks
Talk to Me with that
terrifying.
No.
hand and they hold it and they get like possessed and shit?
It's
That's
just
crazy.
a hand and they hold it.
Annabelle.
But
I'm
they're-
not holding a hand.
Is Annabelle, you guys know Annabelle, is that the one where they bring the doll home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that one was cool until Annabelle got in the car and started driving.
Right.
Like, that was scary until it started driving. I'm like,
Now you
okay,
can
now
drive?
it's...
Okay.
Right. That's not scary. Oh, you can
that
drive a
out,
stick
yeah.
shift? That's not scary.
Yeah.
So the doll can come
you
to
pop the
life. The
clutch.
doll can murder people. The doll can talk. The doll can all of that, but the doll can't drive.
Yeah, once you
That's
had a
where we draw
keyless
the
remote,
line.
that's where I draw
right.
the line.
All right.
So it's basically
No,
Chuck
Lost
that.
me. I'm like, no, I'm good.
This is completely unrealistic. A doll can't drive.
Yeah, you
Right.
lost me. You lost me. Yeah.
Yeah, you lost it. Someone said body snatchers.
It can make dinner, but it dare not.
Not drive.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you drinking? Is that a protein shake? What
Yeah,
are you,
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
The protein.
Gina, I think you missed it. I'm down 26 pounds.
Nice. Good job.
4 weeks. Just finished my 4
I'm
weeks.
up 3 ounces.
Nice job.
He's trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, he
What
said
a-
that last
Like, what a
time.
jerk.
3 ounces.
Yeah.
No,
We'll talk
Nick.
on it. We'll talk on it later.
Bad.
We'll talk about it later.
What a jerk.
Bad Nick.
We'll talk about it later.
Because it doesn't matter for a size 2 or a size 22 if the jeans are tight or don't fit or you're not comfortable with your body. We don't body shame skinny people either. That's
Brad
rude.
doesn't have a body.
He's trying. Leave him alone.
He's got 3% body fat.
No,
it's all in his eyelids.
It's more than that.
I feel like
better watch your
body
tone.
shaming him
Better watch
is the
your
equivalent of
tone.
somebody body shaming
and of
us.
course, I'm not body shaming Brad.
You
I
are
love
body
Brad.
shaming Brad.
No, he's not.
But I've tried my whole
No,
life
it's
to lose
literally
weight.
body
and he's
shaming.
trying.
There's a definition, guys.
That's not what this is, though. We go back. And
We
forth
only
every-
body shame Corey and his back boobs. Gosh.
It's okay only if it's Corey.
Yes.
Where is Corey today?
I don't.
Didn't he have a radiator leak or something? Like,
Yeah, his car broke down.
selling a remnant.
come on, man.
Selling a remnant piece of carpet.
It works some overtime. Oh,
I'm not going to make
Corey.
it in. I got to sell a runner this afternoon.
GIna, what'd you bring with you this week? Anything?
Oh, I got my hair did. I already did that.
Looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Laura at JM Butte.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's definitely a 4.
Yeah,
Definitely a 4.
she's been doing my hair for like 10 years now.
Nice.
But usually I keep it shorter and like choppier, but with weight loss surgery, a lot of times you lose hair.
Oh,
And so I'm prepping for that. So I'm like, I'm gonna let it grow out in case I lose some, then we have more to work with. So, or if I have to shave it, I really don't care.
Harder for Dubs to pull. Earmuffs. Earmuffs. Earmuffs.
My poor kid. Well, that kid's never coming with me again. Never happened.
Mom's always talking about baby oil and hair pulling.
No, mom's not ever talking about that. Well, that's not true. I don't care. So, but my kids think it's gross if I hold Dub's hand.
Oh,
They're like, ew.
that is kind of gross.
Or Mars is actually probably the least. She'll walk out and just look at us and go, okay, and just like, okay, that's enough.
Continue eating a sandwich.
And just walk away, like, okay, that's good. But yeah, that's
or just make a sound. Ugh.
What did I do over the weekend? Oh, I had a wedding shower I went to.
Nice.
My cousin's getting married, so we had his fiance's wedding shower. Was
Okay,
this
so you went to
weekend.
a wedding shower.
Yes.
Say this person got married again. Should they have another wedding shower, or do you get one per lifetime?
I think whatever brings you joy.
What do you think, Jeff?
1 per.
That's what I'm saying. Brad, what do you feel?
I don't even know what a wedding shower is.
I think that
I
if
would
you-
say no.
You get a gift like
It's like a baby shower,
they
but
bring
wedding
gifts. All the women get together. They bring gifts. But if you get
what
married
what kind of gifts?
Well, you
Like household stuff. But that's the thing.
Stuff
is,
they're not going to use.
if you
KitchenAid
get a divorce,
mixer.
Yeah.
don't you usually divide things up? So if you're getting remarried, you might still need those things. But also, it's not about gifts. Like that's not what they're.
just about
it's about the
companionship.
Well, the guy's not going to want the toaster, so I think the
Do you get to have a bachelor
blender.
party? Why wouldn't the guy want a toaster? You have a penis,
He's
so you don't
probably
toast
gonna-
things.
he's
Like,
probably
oh,
going to go.
I'd love some bread that's brown, but I have a penis, so I cannot.
Yeah, you can keep the blender, babe.
Jeff don't like toasters. He has a thing for toasters, and he
I love
doesn't like
toast.
them.
I just
Just
buy my own
doesn't-
toaster. It's like
Yeah.
$5.50.
He wants one. He wants the cookie, but doesn't want the cake.
Right.
Or
I can't have either. But
He just eats raw bread.
I'll just
like
do
a
the lettuce
heathen.
wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah.
puts a little
Neanderthal.
lighter on top of it, toast
Right.
it up a little bit.
I'm fine with that.
You can't lead the horse to a trough, but or what was
You're
Corey's?
losing it. Yeah.
What was Corey saying last
He
week?
said, "I don't want to let the horse out." What?
Yeah. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Yeah, that
that's,
was it.
We tried a
Something like
million
that.
of them
We
trying to
couldn't-
figure out
we
what he was
couldn't do
talking
it.
about. Yeah. But yeah, I went to the wedding shower and that was fun. It was very.
Was it at a home or was it at a hall?
It was at a home and they had fondue. So it was like they had these little
Oh, the
coffee
melted
cups
cheese.
with tea lights in them
Yeah.
and it melted the cheese. And then there's a stuff like personal little fondue
Nice.
cups. And they did the same thing with chocolate. It was super cute. I loved it. It was awesome.
What did you cover in cheese?
her body.
Myself.
No. What food?
Brad Yard.
Food.
They had everything. They had
Like
like
meatballs?
pretzel bites. No, there was meats. They had chicken and they had the little sausages.
So everything's cooked. You just dip it in something.
Yes,
is
you
what
just
it is.
dip it in the fondue.
What's the thing where you do the same thing except you have to cook it on the stick?
That's called
They have like a little fire.
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue. Is that
Yeah,
what it
but
is?
you don't
Campfire?
cook it on a stick. You cook,
You're right.
there's a grill,
Campfire?
S'mores?
Okay.
and you put it in the
Is that a
grill.
s'more?
Have you
a
guys
little
ever?
tuning fork with a hot dog.
Yeah.
You hold it and you spin it
Have you
around.
ever been to a Korean barbecue place?
No. No.
There's
No.
one over on Glendale. It's a lot of fun. It's work though. Like my family, they're so reliant upon me.
Yeah.
That when we went, I had to cook the meal even at the restaurant. So I was like, and my arms are short, so I like, it's in the middle.
So you
of
had
the
to cook
table.
for everybody?
Yeah, the whole freaking table. I was so irritated.
So it's a cook for yourself type table.
yes.
See, I don't.
You have to do it all for the family.
Yes, the whole family. I'm just sitting in this restaurant cooking, sweating. It was no fun for me. Now, when I went for
Wow.
lunch with a couple of people and we just did our own, That was fun.
Did you do all theirs too?
No, not at all. We
Fed
all
it to
did.
'em.
Well, we kind of just did a community thing where we all threw our things in there and then we just took things out as we
Someone said
wanted
Hot
it.
Pot. There's a place called
Yes,
Hot Pot. Oh, that's what it
what
is?
I'm talking about. Yeah, it is really
Sweet.
expensive though.
That's like
There's
Black
a-
Rock, where
Yeah.
you cook your own steak
Yeah,
on that
that's-
stone.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
took my
That's delicious.
middle there for her final, like before we left for Columbus, and I had to cook her steak there too because my I'm telling you.
What?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it
Well,
be
that
easier to
stone's hot.
just
GIna.
do it from the comfort of
Well,
your
you got to
own
be
home?
like, listen, I'm not doing it.
You're yelling at me like, well, okay. I mean, I guess I could, but
sit there and starve.
Or then the
Figure it
whole
out.
table's going to be all negative and pouty.
yeah, there would have been no point in going.
You could have just stayed home and literally cooked your own steak.
Yes.
For
It's a good place
A
to go for
fraction of the
birthdays
cost.
too. For like my daughter likes to go because they give you this tower of ice cream and brownie like loveliness.
It is.
on your
It is
birthday.
good.
That sounds
They put
good right
fi-
now.
They put sparklers
They
in
call
it.
it a volcano, right?
Oh.
yeah. It's
I
like
call
a
it delicious.
Yes.
See, I'd rather go to Nagoya. I don't like
love
cook,
Nagoya.
I don't like cook my own food if I go to a restaurant.
Same.
If I'm
Brad.
gonna do that, I'm just gonna stay home.
Right.
Yes. Now I
Right.
will in Top Pot they do have like the broth that you cook it in, and like everything. The
no,
minute you
what's
put it in there,
that?
it's instantly boiled. So you get a pot of broth and there's a grill.
See, it's cool because every single bite is right off the grill.
Right. Yeah.
I can
that's
do
why
that.
I, like
I can
it.
do that literally in
Yeah,
my
but how
garage.
often are you going to sit next to your grill and do that? Cook a whole steak
Brad,
and do piece by
I
piece?
picture Brad doing that the whole time he's cooking.
every
You know
time
what?
I cook.
You
Like,
can see
as you
that.
cook it,
Every
yeah.
time I cook.
I thought the steaks were bigger than that. And you cut 90% off already.
That's how I have this recipe I make for holidays. It's cheesy potatoes, and I try. Everybody asks me for the recipe, so I try to give it to them. But the problem is, I don't know how much bacon goes in it because I
Yeah.
cook 2 pounds, but I'm not sure how much makes it into
Right.
the
'Cause
cheesy
You got
A quarter
to
cup.
sample it.
I cook 2
Yeah.
pounds and I add a quarter.
I mean, it could
cup.
be a pound. It could be
Yeah.
a half pound. I don't know between when I cook it and
How
when
many
I put it in there.
BLTs I make? in the
Natalie from
meantime.
Natalie's Love at First Bite said it's $40 a person at Hot
It
Pot.
is. It is expensive.
Forget that.
It is.
I'll charge 20.
You're
Come over to my house.
You're not paying for the food. You're paying for the experience. Blah blah blah. Also,
all right.
they also have cooked food that comes endless. So they have endless appetizers. They have
Oh, damn.
endless General Tso's chicken. So you can
Oh,
just
you
keep
had me
it
at
coming.
endless. That
That's what
sounds
I'm
like
talking
all I
about.
can
Endless egg
eat.
rolls, endless crab rangoon, endless dumplings. So they do that comes with it.
What could
So-
you do endless of? Like all day long?
Chinese
One thing you
food.
could eat.
Tacos.
Okay, be more specific.
Why?
Like, it's got to be one food you could do all day long.
Ground beef tacos.
Mine would be meatloaf.
that I could eat like for one day?
Like, say you went in the fridge, there's a plate of it.
Birria.
Nick doesn't just say tacos. Nick doesn't know
Tacos,
what
sorry,
birria is.
tacos.
remember.
Birria
I forgot.
tacos?
Yeah, birria tacos.
Okay. Brad? All day long. Mine's my own meatloaf.
Go over to Jeff.
Jeff, what do you got?
I don't know. I don't like anything that much where I could eat it every single day.
All day.
No.
Just
Not
a-
all
hold
day,
on,
but
just
like
one
you could
day?
eat every day. You could eat every day.
I don't.
You could go in your
Breakfast?
fridge and grab it out, and you could eat it literally every
Now
day.
hold on, because now I got more questions. It's not what, because we've went over this before. It's not what I have to eat every day for the rest of my life.
It's not your only thing.
I can eat other things.
Yeah, it's just in your fridge, ready to go. You can eat, but you wouldn't mind grabbing it every day.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
What?
Hot dogs.
What are you putting on it?
Mustard.
That's it.
Chili, cheese, onions.
Any
No
specific
American
brand?
hot dog.
Mine is
Any
cheese.
specific
Yeah,
brand?
Rudy's.
Rudy's hot dog?
Yeah, if I could have Rudy's hot dogs in my fridge all day,
Yeah.
every day.
Okay.
That sounds good.
At least 4.
Gina's is the beer taco.
Well, no, I think I'm going to change mine. Because
You can.
because,
You can.
Because Brad changed the whole game up. Tater tots. I literally will eat them every
Tater
day.
tots?
I told you that
Okay,
before.
where's your
Yeah.
favorite place for tater tots?
My kitchen.
So you make the best tater
My
tots.
mouth.
Hands down.
Orida?
No,
Do you use the Orida?
No,
Mine's
actually,
Natalie's.
I find the Walmart brand is better than the Orida.
Yeah,
Really?
generic
Yes.
brand sometimes kills it.
And they're definitely better than the Kroger brand. But
Okay, tater
yeah,
tots.
I
do
mean-
you do anything specific to your tater tot? Like you just explain
Yeah.
your explain
so-
your
Hash 'em.
I air fry them.
Okay.
But I do different things with them all the time. So
Okay.
I've done buffalo sauce with bacon on them and cheese. I've done I've made grinder tots. So
Okay.
it's like the grinder sauce and
Yeah.
meat on top. And I've done chili cheese tots is my
What's your
favorite.
go-to, Gina? You were to go home right now.
Cheesesteak.
What's your go-to?
With the tater tots?
Yeah.
I mean, just tater tots with garlic aioli is
That's it?
Yeah,
Put them in the
okay.
air fryer, put some
Yeah.
little garlic aioli on it, and
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, some
okay.
some garlic salt and then some garlic aioli. I'm good to go.
All right. Jeff, what'd you go with?
Now that you talk about it, like
We're getting deep.
I'm a breakfast guy. Like I can smash breakfast.
Breakfast is good.
But I don't eat a lot of breakfast unless it's like the weekends.
Okay.
So when I roll up to Natalie's and get that loaded tots, like with the sausage gravy.
Oh, you didn't tell me
and the
Natalie's has
eggs.
tots.
Check
Oh,
this
yeah,
out,
they
Gina.
do.
It's her breakfast menu. It was recently added. It's a big thing of tater tots, and she
Big.
puts the gravy from Biscuits and Gravy on it.
Okay.
She puts shredded cheese, and then you can add like scrambled eggs to it.
Or over easy.
Okay,
over,
I just need to know where she's going to be
my
this week.
God.
I'm going to
She
finally
might
go.
be-
Add her
find
on her Facebook page at
I
Natalie's
have
First
her.
Bite.
I'm going to check for her.
Yeah.
I'll have to go find her.
Just have her reach out.
Yeah,
Online.
reach out.
I'm hoping she's going to be back at camp again.
Was she there last
this
weekend?
weekend? She was.
I love Natalie.
And I missed her.
I don't have to cook. I just roll it into Natalie's and smash on tots.
I mean, that's actually
and
brilliant.
then chat with Jeff. I always like talking to Jeff while I'm waiting for my food.
Pete,
he always looks so
Pete, one of our
stressed.
biggest fans, said Euros.
Okay,
I
that's
love
a good
good
one.
Euro.
I love
Yeah.
Mediterranean food in general.
Yeah.
So
Where's a good Mediterranean restaurant?
my
Rumors.
kitchen. No,
Rumors.
grape leaf is my
Yeah,
favorite.
grape leaf's good.
Okay, where's both of those? Because I
McCord.
still want, even though I'm on a healthy kick, I still want to go out and enjoy like a restaurant where we don't have to cook.
So there's-
I'm thinking of some good other options for me.
There's multiple grape leaves.
Okay.
There's one on Monroe.
Oh,
There's one in Perrysburg.
Okay.
There's about to be one in Oregon. But our favorite and what we found to be the best one is the one on McCord, which I believe is the original one.
Okay, that's the one to go to?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so,
Okay.
yes.
And then Rumors is right there by Condado's on Monroe Street.
Monroe Street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
Rumors
those are
is
good.
pretty
Those are
good.
good choices for me, right?
And
Like, they got,
it's kind of off the beaten path.
like chicken and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Vegetables.
shawarma.
Also, Tiger Bakery's not far from you, I don't think, is it?
I don't know where that's. Oh, Central Avenue.
Okay.
Central Avenue,
Tiger,
this one.
Tiger Bakery is pretty good also.
Someone said rumors
Beirut's
delicious.
good.
Someone said Beirut.
Yeah, Beirut's
Oh, yeah,
good.
they're okay. I prefer grape leaf.
a decade ago, Beirut was the spot
Agreed.
to
Where's
go.
that at? Is that
They
the one
just
on
got
Central?
They just got a terrible
No,
health
it was the one
In the hood?
great card.
Monroe Street on the hood.
Yeah, Monroe Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I need some different. I want to go out to eat, but I don't want to.
But, yeah.
get some good, wider selection of good food.
Mediterranean is
Mediterranean.
good when you're eating low calorie and low carb.
Yeah, that's what I'm
because
trying to
they're-
do.
Yeah, so like you can get everything. Like there's chicken shawarma. You can get everything. That's what I make.
We gotta stop.
I make chicken shawarma. Nick, I'm gonna make you some shawarma
Please
and bring it to you. It's
please.
because I
not a lot of sauce though.
wait. What?
I don't like a lot of sauce.
Yeah,
I just-
remember he
what about
doesn't like-
spices?
remember, he
I don't mind
doesn't like
spices.
things in his
Oh yeah,
mouth.
that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. I don't
Yeah.
I don't put sauce on it. It's
Okay.
it's
Oh, yeah,
spice.
that's fine.
And I genuinely like I make better shawarma than any of the
Okay.
Mediterranean
One of these
restaurants.
shows, bring some.
Okay,
You can even bring the stuff early if you want to cook it up, and we got an open kitchen. So,
I'll just bring it and you can heat it up.
or that.
It's hard cooking in other people's kitchens.
Yeah, because you're like, where's everything?
yeah.
Then I'm in here napping.
Yeah, especially when you're 11 minutes.
Natalie says she loves hummus. Remember, she brought her hummus in.
I
That was
can't
good
eat
hummus.
hummus. That's gonna make me sad.
Why
You know
not?
why?
You can't eat
'Cause-
chickpeas.
Is it not on
Yes,
your?
I can't have chickpeas because they give me like painful gas, but not like the toot funny gas, the back gas that's like I feel like I'm gonna die after surgery gas. So it's very very painful. So I just can't.
Right? Why put yourself through
so
that? That's
good.
not worth it.
I mean, I don't know. Have you ever had hummus? Sometimes
Natalie brought
sometimes
some
I'm
good one
like,
to the show.
man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and I can't. Not even a bite. If I have a bite, then it's ha ha toot.
Gina,
Yeah.
do you do the
And then you're like-
tzatziki sauce or
Yes.
the garlic sauce?
I do both actually.
Okay.
I used to make my own, but honestly, I can't nail that garlic sauce like the places can. So I just buy it from them.
okay.
If you want a
Easy way.
if
But
you
I do
want
make my
just
own
a qu-
tzatziki sauce.
If you want just a quick Euro, the Euro spot in the mall, not Mr. Hero, but the other
You're right up on that.
the one.
you go. Oh, by the corner, the back corner, all kind of
Yeah,
by itself,
that's
by the
by-
store.
Well, the one that's over by the little like convenience
Yeah,
store.
by a little convenience store there.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Oh man, their Euros are good
also-
for just a quick,
Yeah.
a quick hit.
Yeah.
You know,
Nick, they make
Yeah.
low carb pitas.
Nice.
As well, if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I'm always looking for low carb, low calorie,
It's a flatbread, but
Okay.
pita, whatever.
low sugar. I'm down.
Yeah.
I've been killing it with the chicken.
we'll
I've ate
be-
so much chicken. I've ate more chicken in the last 4 weeks than I probably have in the last.
We eat mostly
3
chicken.
years.
I have
you
a
can see
ton
the
of-
feathers on your back.
Stop! I wiped them off.
I have a ton of chicken recipes, like tons,
so
because
good.
we eat a lot of chicken.
So good.
So
So good. And broccoli. I've ate.
Why
15
broccoli?
pounds.
I wanted to ask you that last week, but I forgot.
I just love broccoli.
Okay.
I could eat that all day. For
Now,
a
do you-
snack.
Do you
Okay.
like? Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like cold.
No, it's got to be. So I put it in a bowl for
Steam.
5 minutes. It's frozen. It'll soften it up, and then I'll put it when my chicken's almost done. I'll throw it in the frying pan.
Okay.
And let it kind of. I'll turn the heat on
Absorb all
high,
those spices.
and then it'll like burn it a little bit.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so
Gives
you
it crispy
so you're not
ends.
you're not a
Right out of the refrigerator? Absolutely not.
Do you eat
No.
like
Oh, it's
asparagus
so good.
or Brussels
Cooked.
sprouts?
Cooked. Only cooked.
I roast them. I do
Yeah?
them in the oven. They're really good too.
A little bit of salt.
I'll have to. I'm gonna message Danielle. I'll share recipes with her for you guys.
Do you?
Well, you can share it with me because she works till 8, so I always come home and eat by myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can share it with me.
All right.
Do you air fry? Have you air fried your veggies?
No.
Your asparagus and
No, and I
sprouts?
keep-
Think about that.
I keep
Brussels
wanting to, and
sprouts.
then I forget, and then I end up. I just turn on the oven. I'm like, well, it's already on, so I'll just roast it. But
Cheryl does Brussels sprouts in the
Okay.
air fryer that are absolutely delicious.
have her
Nice.
message me the.
Will you talk directly to her? Look into your
Cheryl.
Look.
Message
into the
me
camera.
on Facebook. I need to know what settings you use because I'm afraid. Last time I tried, I burnt the crap out of it. Like I had like air burnt
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts, and they don't smell good.
Yeah, they're
Burnt Brussels sprouts are not my favorite scent.
So
they're
good,
delicious.
though.
She'll make it. She'll even do them up the campground.
So over
in
the
air fryer.
years, I don't know if you guys know this,
Steak.
but
Oh.
Brussels sprouts used to not taste good. They've been
That's not
engineered
Are you?
for for farmers to give
you
it a
being
better taste.
serious right
that's
now?
serious. Look it up.
Because I feel like I didn't like Brussels sprouts when I was younger.
Exactly, but you like them now.
Yeah, but I thought it was just because I
No, look them up. They've been
I've
chemically
matured.
engineered
That's what I thought too.
You stop that.
for the farmers
Better
to grow
flavor?
for a
I've
better
based
taste.
my whole life on the fact that my taste buds have matured, so have I. And
Nope.
you are
Sorry, Gina.
ruining my life. Oh man.
Sorry about that, Jeff. What'd you bring with you today?
One thing I did this weekend
What'd you do?
was obviously I had to stay home for homecoming.
You didn't have to. You chose to, Jeff.
I chose to.
You
'cause
chose
I'm
to.
a good dad. So my middle one, Sadie, she's a senior, won homecoming queen.
What?
Okay, now I understand why
Congratulations,
you stayed, so you
Sadie.
could
Right.
take photos.
Jeff also got homecoming queen.
That's right. But what I want to talk about is now that we're on the kid thing.
Oh no.
Is I can't even have conversations sometimes with these kids with the language they speak now and the words that they use.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
skibbity toilet.
What?
Exactly.
No, that's a thing.
Skibbity toilet.
Dude, now they have skibbity toilets you can buy. Like in their little toys, you say skibbity. I don't have no idea what it means.
So I'm a high school teacher.
So what does it
So
mean?
I
So you hear
speak-
this stuff.
you speak.
I speak some teen. Skibbity's good. Skibbity's a good
Isn't
thing.
that a peanut butter? Skibbity?
I want it on
We
my
got a
toes.
team.
I
I
want it
thought
on my
skibbity
toes.
was
saying.
good and toilet. If you say skibbity toilet, it's bad. But skibbity
Oh.
was good. No.
Wait, is that your real hair? Is it? I absolutely
Why?
love your hair.
What kind of is that your real beard?
I don't ever see nothing like that. I think that's beautiful.
You could put her on camera.
That is beautiful.
Look at that. I call her my DIY. This is my DIY. Everybody, this is my youngest DIY.
Get a little bit closer to the camera. Like that hair.
I made this. I made it. Look at it. Look at how beautiful my DIY
That is beautiful. Oh my god! So in the morning, is it like flat or is it always like poofy like that? Okay. Oh, nice. So wears a bonnet at night so it keeps the shape of that poof. I love that poof.
Yeah.
That is so. I love that. I love that.
The
I love
fro.
that.
Yes.
I love that.
I made that.
That was great.
Took me 9 months to make it.
If I had that hair, I would have so much stuff just in it, just lint.
They do. Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Webs.
Oh yeah, there'd be an animal.
Pencils.
Cheeto.
Yeah.
We'd be laying in bed cuddling. All of a sudden, the squirrel comes out of it. There was what? A spider in it? Oh my god! You know where
Danielle
there's
will be like,
one.
Nick, will you go downstairs and grab a stack? You'll be like, what you need, babe? I got
I
everything.
got a chip from '96 in here. Oh,
Still crunchy.
So yeah, you can't have a conversation, Jeff. I understand
They
because
just got weird words, man.
it's bad. It's bad.
But they can speak to each other with this, like chopped or sigma. Like if you could, I don't know what these words are.
I think that those are old now, though. You're behind now. You
I don't
learned
think so.
them.
They're saying it right now in high school.
You learned that. I know, but they're saying them now. See, it's like they say them and they mean them, and then they're saying them like sarcastically, like they're making fun of their own slang, and then that's when they're getting old, and then they move on to the next.
That's crazy. It's
like a
almost like they're
cycle.
going in, cycles. Like
Yeah.
they'll go through so many words, and then all of a sudden they go to the next level.
But the younger
And they
kids
still
use them more.
refuse to look at an actual dictionary.
Yeah,
and
but then
use
as soon as
readers.
we get the hang of it and we start knowing it, they're on a whole new level.
I showed a freshman a thesaurus today.
Is that a dinosaur? What is
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
That's literally what one of the kids asked.
How many horns?
I loved this. Is
that a carnivore?
When I was in school, I loved it.
So did I. It was my
Yeah.
best friend when I was writing a paper. It was like the best thing ever. But the way I one of the ways I get them to buy in is like, a lot of these kids, they want to be rappers. So I'm like, okay, you want to be a rapper? One of the first things you have to do is expand your vocabulary.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't want to be
And-
one now.
And he's
No.
like,
No.
they're like, oh,
Diddied.
What's up, Diddy?
Stop it.
Diddied.
Stop it.
Diddied or Kelly.
They want to
You
be.
take your pick.
They want to be rappers, not rapers.
Hey.
Rappers.
Hey, too soon.
Rappers.
Too
Two P's.
soon,
Two
allegedly.
P's. Two P's.
Alleged. Oh, wrong button. Yeah.
Two P's, guys.
Two peas, one pod.
But yeah, you get them to buy in. And you're like, okay,
Oh, so it's
this is how you
P-
use a
Diddy?
thesaurus. So the kids get a little bit excited when they think they're going to be rappers or YouTubers or whatever. You get them to buy in. Just that simple.
Because rappers, they really know their vocabulary.
Yes,
they know how to use big words.
Well-
and how to-
Linguists.
Yeah.
So there's a website you can go to. You can actually see like which rappers have the largest vocabularies.
Eminem.
And he is one. He is one of the top.
do
But
you know-
RZA is. Oh, how many
Hold on.
Wu-Tang members can you name? I want to play that game, but hold on. RZA, I win. RZA is one of the highest. You don't think so?
Redman.
No. Wait. How many can you just tell me how many you can name?
All 9.
I can't.
There's
wait, there's
13. So
When
you
is there
already
13?
lose. There are 13 total.
What? In Wu-Tang?
Yes.
We'll talk about
I can
this
name
later.
8.
I can name none. The only reason I said Redman is because I heard Brad say one.
Redman is one.
That's the only
he's
reason.
not.
Yes, he is.
Or wait, Method Man.
No.
Redman, Method Man, Raekwon.
No.
Look it up.
Redman,
Look
no.
it up.
I mean,
Redman-
Look it up right now, Gina.
100%
We need facts.
No. Him
We
and
need to shut
Method
down.
Man
What do
put
I
out
get if
2
I'm
albums
right?
together, but he is
You
not
got
a
a water
member
in
of the
front of you,
Wu-Tang
right? You get
Clan.
that? You get that water in front of you?
I get the water. I don't. That's already my.
That's
pain.
Kroger.
Wu-Tang members.
It's not no Golden Lily brand.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I just spelled, but I was afraid to push Google. Or-
Boone.
All right. Right now we're seeing how many members
oh,
of
he's
Wu-Tang.
right. Redman is not.
I know.
How many members of Wu-Tang Clan?
But there's not 9.
For all you young
ODB,
kids.
Ghostface Killer.
ODB?
No, that's not right.
Not read them off.
No, they
Someone
just
read them off.
No, this isn't right. Hold on.
You're listening to the Big Nick Energy Show. We're live every single Monday on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys missed the show, you can check us out on Spotify.
This guy.
Okay.
This guy
Try that
is
again.
not.
You can catch us out on Spotify.
Spotify.
Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and
You might be
iHeartRadio. We're live every single Monday, 6 o'clock. Thanks for listening. We're doing a short show today.
Okay,
I
Brad
gotta run to
wins.
the mall. How many members?
Hold on, I'm only at 8 and there's 9.
Okay. Name them all.
All right, I'll name what
Real
I got
quick.
so far, and then
Real
I'll
quick.
try to remember
Oh,
the
you
other
know
one.
what?
Method Man,
I'm
Raekwon,
counting
You God,
affiliates.
Oh Dirty Bastard, Ghostface Killer, RZA, Jizza, Master
Wait,
Killer.
RZA and Jizza?
Yes.
And
Wait,
then
Brad, I missed. You were naming them so
Method
fast.
Man, Raekwon, You God, ODB, Ghostface Killer,
Yep.
Thrilla and
RZA,
Jilla. Or what was
Jizza,
it?
Master
Jizza?
Killer.
Yes.
And the Thriller of Manila.
And then you know what? Because the reason why I thought there were 13 is because I'm counting like the Capadon and Redman and the ones that are like very closely affiliated with them. That's why.
Redman and
so
Method
you're
Man.
right.
Redman and Method Man did 2
I'm
albums
lost.
together
Brad
and
wins.
a couple of
Oh,
movies.
Tiger's
But
just
here's,
lost.
Here's the thing,
Tiger's
though,
just
Gina.
lost.
Why would you open your mouth?
The episode that
on
you
the
weren't
page.
here on when you had a flat tire, we discussed all this with Nick and Corey, and neither one of them knew who the Wu-Tang Clan even
That's
was.
sad. They're some of the
It's
greatest
despicable
rappers
is
of
what it
all
is.
I have to listen to
time.
some. I don't know. I didn't listen to
Despicable.
all. I didn't listen to everybody out there.
Yeah.
I was Bone Thugs and Harmony. Me for
Okay.
you.
He was
That's
main,
fine,
He
too.
was
They're neighbors.
Mainstream.
I felt like Wu-Tang.
Mainstream gangster rap.
I felt like Wu-Tang was part of like the Beastie Boy like kind of era,
No.
and I wasn't into that like
no.
because you think when we were young we didn't have internet. I didn't have. There was no internet. There was no phones. You just had CDs. What I was around.
Didn't you work in a record store?
Let's not talk about that.
No, he stole records.
No.
No, yes, you did. No, you can't take it back now. We have it on.
We were talking about P. Diddy, and you can't say anything for incrimination.
Well, it's past the statute of limitations for theft.
I hope
so.
so.
You're good.
Yeah, I robbed him.
I know because I checked.
I'm just kidding.
Because I could. I want to make sure I could talk about the things I've done in the past without getting arrested. But I feel like if you, because I spent hours going through those music bins and like finding new music, because that's how you found new music back then.
Right. So, that wasn't the way I searched though. I didn't go through bins. I just listened to like what I would be around, what my pals would be listening to. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get Bone Thugs or I'm gonna get Ice Cube.
See, I would buy singles.
I remember when Bone Thugs first hit the scene.
I hung out with them at Cedar Point.
What?
They were at Cedar Point. I saw a bunch of cops escorting these guys out. I'm like, oh, someone got in trouble. Someone's like, that's Bone Thugs and Harmony. So me and my cousin like, let's follow them out. So we went to the parking lot. They're just standing by their hoopty cars. And we were just like chilling with them.
We drove to Cleveland to go
Crazy
to
Bone?
East 99.
Busy Bone?
East 99th Street.
Oh, man.
It's not a good place to go. 0 out of 10 stars. Don't do that.
Talk to the
and they just busted out like weed, like it was not like back then. Like back then, it was like it was kind of frowned upon.
Deal.
You know what I mean? They're just doing it right in the parking lot. I got them to sign a $1 bill.
Can you understand? Were they talking to you?
Do you still have it?
Before or after
No,
Eazy-E passed away?
You're so dumb.
I lived in Florida and I was homeless. I needed money. I only had 10 $1 bills at one point, and they were all signed by like famous people. I had to spend them to eat.
I would have totally sent you money.
I had nothing. I was just sleeping in my car.
That is awful. I'm sorry I made fun of you.
Not too many people know about that.
Sorry I called you stupid.
I had to be where my kids
rude.
were. I had to be where my kids were.
Yeah.
They were
Understandable.
Florida, so.
Speaking of Florida.
Right.
Whoa, it's
Or
about to
what's left of it
disappear.
They said
again.
220 miles an hour at some places.
Well, right now, Cat 5 tornado. I mean, not tornado, hurricane,
Cat
which is not survivable.
I thought we just had one last week.
But it's going to hit the land at Category 5. And that's not usually how that works.
Yeah.
So this is a totally different hurricane than just
Yes, and then there's one coming right behind it.
Are you serious?
And so it's I have some friends that are in the Tampa Bay area, or Tampa area, so I have been messaging with them all day. So part of the family's already up here.
Yeah.
And then part of them, they left at 5:30 this morning, and at 2:30 they were only in Georgia because the traffic is so bad.
Oh, I can only imagine. The whole state. They
And
want the whole
so-
state to evacuate.
yeah,
Do you know,
so
how do you get out of there?
She and her husband are leaving, and they were fixing the car. The car's not even drivable enough to come up here. But
That's
they're
what I was thinking. What
they
about-
have to.
What about the people who can't afford it?
I mean, I think you just try to go inland as much as you can. Like, I don't know. Why do they live there?
I couldn't imagine. Because
Like-
it's beautiful. Outside, don't get me wrong, there's the opposite end of it where you get hurricane. You're in Hurricane Alley.
There's
Right.
the deathly heat and humidity
hot.
in but from May to August, and then August comes and it's hurricane season
yeah.
until
Alligator.
December.
Let's not forget about alligators.
There's alligators.
Shark season.
And then you get
Wild
iguana
boar,
falling from
lions,
the
sea lion
trees
season
season.
now.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, that was California.
The bugs, the palmetto bugs in Florida?
yeah, the roaches. Just
Salamanders.
regular
So people
German
think
roaches.
Florida's nice in the summer.
Old
but
people?
You have to have
Come
AC.
on.
God, have you
Horrible.
ever smelled an old person?
Hey. It's too
Brad
soon.
just sniffed himself.
Oh, I smell good.
I smell like cheese.
You should smell like chicken and broccoli.
It's either cheese or rye bread. I can't tell the difference.
Wait,
Sweat and rye
what?
bread.
Is that
It's either
real?
rye bread, cheese,
And Korean barbecue.
or a used lint roller. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
with hints of gasoline from pumping. Oh, I can't with you, Nick.
Is that marinara sauce? Damn it. Oh,
But
you
yeah,
guys
they're
are
about to
crazy.
get slammed. It's
I feel so bad for these people.
So
Their homes, everything.
But
like-
hold on though.
They're still recovering from
They're-
the last one.
Yeah,
But they choose to put themselves in
I
that
agree.
position.
You choose to live there.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, but no one deserves this.
No, but you listen. We choose to live where we choose to live.
I know, but still.
I mean, I don't
still,
like the-
regardless, they're still humans. At the end of the day, regardless
you know
of what.
that
Right.
you should. You know that this is something that
I agree. I
comes
still
almost
agree.
every year.
I agree. I
And
still feel
so-
bad though. I agree, but I still
Yeah,
feel
I
bad.
hate it too. I hate it, but I mean, like,
you're empathetic.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
But you still think they're idiots.
Yeah.
I love my friend. I messaged her today. She's like, I can't do this. I want to pack up my whole house. And I'm like, why do you live there? You have your family's here.
But then you got to think of the people who live like in the middle of Florida. Like normally they don't get hit by this stuff. Normally it's just the coastline.
Have you been to the middle of Florida?
Yeah, I live there, Lakeland.
Okay,
I
so
lived. in the middle.
I travel. I've only traveled across the middle of Florida. Like I've been mostly to the coast. Obviously, that's where most people go.
Yeah.
It perplexes me. There are skinny cows, which perplexes me to begin with, and then the other thing that it is they're very thin cows.
They look malnourished.
And so there's that, and the other thing that perplexed me is
little steaks. They just get little steaks.
little steaks. All the houses in mid Florida look like they were built from hurricane debris.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. I'm like, are these?
Shacks.
They're weird looking houses. They're not like houses here.
Yeah, and I mean, there's some normal houses too, but yeah, there's cinder blocks with like the metal roofing up, built shanties.
It looked like FEMA came in and built everything else back.
So it was perplexing to me though. I was like, why? And then I'm looking at them. I'm like, they can't be air conditioned, so they live in this heat.
Yeah.
Like I don't. To me, it looks almost third world country-ish in the middle of Florida. I would never. I don't know how they do it. And then the mosquitoes, the bug. No,
ridiculous. It's hot in the summer.
Let's
you
not
can't.
forget about all the alligators
in the summer. You can't hang out outside.
Yes, you can't. I mean, we went to Florida and we were like chilling and the people we were staying with, we were chilling on their back porch, just hanging out. And there's like a it looks like maybe a retention pond almost.
Yeah.
And alligators are swimming.
Forget that.
So if you ever look at people down south in Florida, they always have pools, but they all have huge coverings.
Yeah. Yes.
And I never realized that until about a year ago. It's because of alligators.
Mm-hmm.
They'll live in the pond.
Yeah, just hang out in your pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for listening to Big Nick Energy Show. We got to cut the show short. Normally we don't do this, but
why don't I got a better
quick.
idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you leave?
You leave. You guys are going to finish up.
And we'll turn the lights off.
I'm good.
Nice. Gina's like, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm going to go.
Good. But we'll see you guys next Monday.
Being on a show and hosting a show are two very different animals.
We just
I'm gonna do that once. I'm gonna sit in Corey's seat, have him sit here, or have you guys you sit here once. I'm just gonna sit back.
I don't want to.
It's
no,
nuts.
thank you. I've done it.
It's not easy.
Nope. He can.
But we got a good group.
He can literally just
be gone. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate
hang
that.
up your headset.
Thanks,
we'll lock the door when we
I
leave.
love you, Nick. Please don't leave.
Thanks, guys. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Peace out.